The air smelled of salt and fear. The year was 480 BC. Far across the Aegean Sea, an empire was moving, vast, relentless, unstoppable. Hundreds of ships sliced through the water, carrying the fury of Persia. At their head rode Xerxes, the king of kings, a man who believed the world itself was his to conquer. And standing in his path was a single man. A king with only 300 soldiers at his back. A king named Leonidas of Sparta. The Persian army was a living ocean. More than 100,000 men, archers, cavalry, immortals. They had crushed kingdoms, burned cities, and bent nations to their will. But Greece was different. Greece refused to kneel. Leonidas knew he couldn't stop Xerxes' entire army. But he also knew this. If Greece was to survive, someone had to make a stand. He chose the narrow pass at Thermopylae. A place where mountains kissed the sea. And numbers meant nothing. Only courage would matter here. Only will. When dawn broke, the ground trembled with the march of Persia. Xerxes sent his messengers ahead. They shouted for surrender, promising mercy. Leonidas' reply was cold and simple. Come and take them. The first wave came at noon. Persian spears and shields clashing like thunder. But the Spartans fought as one body. Their formation unbroken. Their discipline unshakable. They cut down man after man. The Persians expected a quick victory. Instead, they met hell itself. By nightfall, the sea ran red. Xerxes watched from his golden throne as his finest soldiers fell. He could not understand how so few could stand against so many. He sent his immortals next. His elite warriors. The undefeated ones. But even the immortals bled. 3 days passed. 3 days of blood and smoke. Of screams swallowed by steel. The Spartans held the line. Each time the Persians surged, they broke like waves against stone. Then came betrayal. A Greek traitor named Ephialtes revealed a hidden mountain path. A way to outflank the Spartans. When Leonidas learned of it, he did not tremble. He knew the end had come. But retreat was never his way. That night, Leonidas dismissed his allies. He told them, "Go, tell the others. Tell them what we did here." Then he turned to his 300 men. Each warrior knew what awaited him. They sharpened their blades, polished their shields, and prepared to die. Not for glory, not for victory, but for honor. At dawn, the Persians descended. The Spartans charged one last time. Steel met steel in a storm of death. Leonidas fought like a lion until his spear broke. Then with his sword. Then with his bare hands. One by one, the Spartans fell. But never fled. When it was over, the pass was silent. The Persians had won the ground. But not the war. For in that silence, the world heard something new. The sound of defiance. Word of Thermopylae spread like wildfire. Across Greece, across history itself. The sacrifice of 300 men ignited a nation. And when the Greeks finally stood together at Salamis and Plataea, they crushed the Persian invasion once and for all. Centuries later, kings and generals would study this battle. But no one could truly understand it. Because Thermopylae was not just a place. It was a message. That freedom, once chosen, cannot be conquered. That courage, once born, cannot die. And that sometimes, a handful of men in the right place, with the right cause, can change the fate of the world. Even now, when the wind moves through the cliffs of Thermopylae, they say you can still hear it. The echo of a king's last command. Spartans, hold the line.